Alrighty. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna look up where Liara is right now. Because I don't want to go. I don't want to take a 50-50 chance. It would not have been in that one. It would have been in the last. I think every time I play this game, I forget what system she's in, and so I just go through like all of them. Alrighty.
Who needs biotics? It's not like it's awesome in this game or anything. we punch people, we snipe people. That is all.
We fry their electronics. I completely forgot to use my tech skills in that combat, by the way.
We just edge runner hack as we go.
Commander,
Yep.
I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Alright. So now we've got to go through... We've got to go through this whole map to get to where we need to go. It's not that terrible. Volcanic.
Volcano.
I bet you this place smells like straight ass. Just
Oh, for
pure,
sure.
just pure sulfur.
It smells like the devil's asshole.
I see red dots on the mini-map. Oh. I see.
Worm! It looks like a worm.
The Geth do have a sort of insect design philosophy with their ships. That was incredibly loud, by the way. Like, does my sound need to be? No, my sound effects are decent. Oh. Here we are.
Only a fool punches a Nathac in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Sure thing, Rex. Whatever the fucking Nathac is. Dude, so the controls are camera-based, not tank-based, and it's fucking me up.
I did notice that with you like turned around and you started driving into the monster instead of out.
Yeah.
I was like, ah, I see.
You could
Forward
probably
means go to camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not having a good time that fight. There you go. God, this game is just so funny sometimes. It's like, hey, is that a baddie? Well, guess what? I just had him pull a Tony Hawk over our over our thing. Alrighty. There's a man in this room. I know it. I can feel it in my giblies. That's a rocket. Okay.
Dang.
That was a rocket trooper. I did not want him to shoot that at me. There we go. I'm getting a lot of heavy armor for Rex, and I don't think he can use it. No, he can't use it yet. Anything for... No, nothing for him yet. Any new snipers? No. This is not the door I want to open. But what if I did?
Rude. I actually didn't think of that.
Nope, that ain't it. What was the button to swap? Nope, that wasn't it. What was the button to swap last used weapon? Combat. Previous weapon. No, last weapon was X. The platform formerly known as Twitter.
No, but X is such a better name. It's so cool and quirky, guys.
He only named it that because he couldn't name his son that. Well, this is distressing. I know there's a okay. No way it's the repair button. Nope. Good. There we go. I don't know what I changed there, but I sure did. Is there anything back here? There is. I keep on pressing shift to sprint.
Which button sprint again if it's not shift?
Space. It's space is also the button for interact.
God damn it.
Yeah, they were not cooking when they put
I
these
just
crates
wiped
here.
that from my memory. Space. We have seen worse controls.
We have seen worse controls.
worse.
Loot? Loot. I think I saw loot. I saw loot. Yeah. What was that? Well, let's think of some of those worst controls there, shall we?
Oh, I'm trying to think of games that had like super awful. I can't think of specifics, but it's the feel that I've played these games, and it's like, yeah, unplayable. What is an example? I'm trying so desperately.
I want to say that there was a game that we played where the default for something was vile and we needed to change it on both of our ends.
I think we're good, Commander.
And I can't remember what. All right. Do I have any? I just have radio. I just piercing, huh? Although we do have the hammerhead rounds.
I actually can't think of anything right now. It's a blank slate. I can't think of specifics. Only the vibes.
Only the vibes.
And the vibes are rancid.
They sure are. Alright, well, I'm going to use hammerhead rounds instead of the anti-personnel rounds because anti-personnel only works extra on organics, and we're dealing with we're dealing with the Geth here.
Yeah.
We'll keep on the combat sensor. I'll add extra damage for the chem rounds on that, and we will put a heat sink on that pistol. As far as I can tell, adding effects onto the allies' weaponry only alters the It only affects what the damage type is. For example, like the phasing rounds or the hammer or the shred rounds. I can't believe I whiffed that. He zodded at me in protest of his death. That's unideal. Okay.
Next ship. Oh, went far.
Please don't. Alright, there we go. Just... There we go. I missed. I keep on shooting above them with the cannon. It's very funny. What the hell is going on over here? There loot here? And you know, even if there is, it doesn't matter. I promise you, it does not matter. Nyum. You know, if we were playing with Zap, he would say that this tunnel reminds him of ODST, and I would say, yeah, I can see that.
God, I have such a bias against that game. The sections where you're like walking around kind of the ruined city.
That's like some of the best parts of the game, though.
Dog, it drives me nuts. Oh, you're in the place for the thing. Yes, stare up to see an assault rifle on a power cord.
It's a sniper.
Really?
It's
don't.
It's a sniper on a power cord.
Don't.
Now I know I want. I've never done this before, but.
I don't think you can drive through there. Are you stuck?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way I no-clipped into... Okay, so good news. I think the most recent save was, like, right here, so... We're gonna... Oh. Alright. Interesting. Alright. There is a
Going on
glitch.
foot.
There is a bug where you can, I suppose, a glitch where you can jam the Mako through there, and it's been in the game since since the original release of Mass Effect 1, and it just hasn't been patched out. Also, we leveled up.
Sniper.
And I'm gonna upgrade my decryption just so that I can do that. And then we'll put in.
We could just upgrade our armor. We were taking like a decent chunk of damage. Yeah.
Yep. Rex. Where do
Big
you?
man.
Okay. Give him the ability to mess with heavy armor. And then some regen and Vicarian. It's an advanced overkill. That's not what I wanted. Well, it'll work. Wait, I can undo the I can undo the level up, I think. Yes, I can. All right. I want to put 2 here. 1 there. And then we'll give him 1 there. God, that helmet looks stupid. Anything else for me to do? That's not the gun I wanted to. All right. Pistol. Edge, yeah, no. Sniper. More Reapers. Not the omniscient assholes that are gonna doom us all. Or not Rex.
He's getting all the heavy armor.
Yeah. The only other heavy armor that's available is for Ashley, and I don't think she can use it yet. I will keep hold of these biotic amps in the meanwhile, though. And we'll give him a... We'll give him an additional healing element. As for our main guy, John Shepard, we'll put Hardened Weave on, and Garrus will... He will get also a first aid interface. As for a new gun, we'll give him an additional one of those. Slap on a... Oh, here we go. Armor piercing rounds. That's what we're looking for. Give him a... We'll give him a heat sink. Over to the sniper. I'm gonna give us the high caliber barrel for extra damage. And then the... Not the basic rounds. Armor piercing. There we go. For not Rex, you'll get the hammerhead rounds for extra force on the shotgun and the combat sensor. I don't think that does anything for us, but we'll still get that. Alrighty. Ugh. There's some dialogue during Mass Effect 3 where you're in the middle of an ambush and then Rex joins in to help you, and he's like, so we got a plan to take care of these guys? Is like, and Shepard goes, Rex, I'm a professional. That's not a yes. It's not a no. And it has to be one of my favorite... Oh my god! One of my favorite strings of dialogue in this game. Or in the series.
I mean, that's their dialogue.
Alright, Rex, would you... That's not what I wanted. Hey, Garrus, how about you, you go and push that line with them. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. There we go. Will they just start following me again? They will. Good, good, good. Looking good on health. I missed. There we go. I didn't miss the second
time. The little sway as you're trying to aim on.
I didn't miss the second time. You chatting up, trying to chat with me? No. Good. Thank God. Okay. Change the quick save to here. Here we go. Why are they moving like that? Well, this is unoptimal. That's not good. Ah. They hopping around like freaks, dog. Rex, can you deal with that guy, please? Oh, Garrus is dead.
It's always one of the teammates.
He's just pasted out on the floor there. There you are. Alrighty. Suboptimal. Alright. That one's down. Rex is just chilling like a villain. He knows that if he sticks his head out, he fucking dies.
Playing smart this time. I will leave you to this fight, and I will be back.
Thanks. I just realized I can put that there. Garrus, please go over there. I did not mean to put it there. There we go. That was weird. Alrighty. One more. posted up over here. There we go. Casual execution. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Ah. Jammed. There we are.
All clear.
Okay. You over here? Nope.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Whoops. What was the button for? F for melee. Okay. Gentlemen. How about that? Oh!
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
God, this armor looks terrible on Shepard. Elevator's dead. Guess we're not going up that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump down there just yet. I'm gonna wait till the man comes back. Meanwhile, we'll do some scan. We'll do some upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Just in time for a level up.
Oh! You're back. Good. There we go.
Also, if I may ask, why did you upgrade your pistol way above your sniper?
In order to unlock sniper, I had to get up to pistol.
I see. Hilarious. Okay.
The way you said "ah yes" was like was like "ah yes, of course." How could I have?
That's exactly what it was. It's like, oh yeah, right. Yeah, awesome.
Oh, I get dampening.
To unlock advanced magic, you must get magic.
You must get magic squared.
Why did not I think of that? To wear armor, you must first have proficiency in wearing clothes.
Dude, I love wearing clothes. It's my favorite pastime.
Wearing clothes is for losers. If I don't go outside in minus 40 in my birthday suit,
Am I even outside?
I'm not a real man. Yeah, am I even outside? Am I even enjoying wilderness like my ancestors intended?
Alright, gonna start putting points into his biotics.
What biotics does Rex use?
He has access to a good few of them. He's got access to warp, which is just
I mean, that's good.
basically a zone. You inflict damage to a target for a set period of time, and it does damage on that. It does damage for every second that it's on them, for at base a duration of 7, which which currently is at 10, and as long as that duration is on there, it also reduces their damage protection. We've got throw, which just throws somebody
Awesome.
at more and at higher and higher strength, and it has a radius of effect. So like, if you hit one target, enemies within a 4-meter radius around him get chucked as well. Very funny. Barrier gives a bolster's shield with a biotic barrier for a set period of time. And stasis, it makes an enemy unable to move or attack, but also unable to take damage. This is just a "you are out of the fight" button.
I see. Honestly, those kind of like abilities or spells are just hilarious.
Oh, hey,
Just I cast banishment. Get out.
get out.
You are in timeout.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier.
Yeah, am I going insane? Did we not just have this conversation?
The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Alright.
It's okay. So I know that it's a specific dialogue thing where if you ask about it, they give you information about it directly. But in case you don't ask about it, they have to have a failsafe, so you're like aware of it.
Oh,
So they go over it a second time. Classic dialogue trick.
Just because I understand it doesn't mean I have to like it.
I mean, it's bad. It's for sure bad, but
20. It's a game from 2010. It's a game from 2010. We can give it.
games now do that. I mean, it's just a failsafe in dialogue.
That's not good. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're better.
Just a little bit of damage.
I may have clenched a little bit there. You know, Garrus will eventually take him out. Hey Garrus, would you kindly? Why are Rex? Why are you running a sniper? There we go. I thought something was off about that. Alright,
Get it done just the way I like 'em.
we'll run around here just to confirm that there's no more loot. And what are the odds?
Hackerman. I'm in.
I'm in. Ah. To mention a little bit of cut content, there was... Oh, no. I don't think there was... No, yeah, there was. There was originally some cut content on this planet. I think it's this planet, if I remember correctly. This is the one where there was originally supposed to be a station, like a space station in orbit above the planet, and you were supposed to help set... What the fuck? Okay, so I have to find the override sequence. Okay, good. I think. But they would be in the middle of a civil war, and you had to sort them out before you would be allowed onto the planet. I think that one might be the one I'm thinking. That could be on Pharos, though. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched the President's Play video where they explain that.
I trust in your word.
Oh, down left, down left, down left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left. This would be easier if I. Oh, there we go.
Laser.
I was about to say, this would be a lot easier if I could just use my arrow key, so that I press it, I was like, wait, I can't. Hey, look at that. An elevator. I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't save here. Shit, okay. Hey, Liara.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It's not important.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Button?
Uh-huh. Pulled up an entire menu.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower.
An entire assembly
At least
complex.
I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
I didn't tell you about the mining laser.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Thank you, Rex. Arise.
Egress, get up!
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
You gotta know how to deal with Krogan. I got an achievement for having Turian ally. That's not how that's supposed to go. You do that. You do that. I'm just gonna hit that.
Yes, Garrett has been on my team for quite some time.
Normally you get that achievement for like completing most of the missions in the game with him.
Oh my god, Rex, get out of the way!
Rex is dumpy. Right.
Oh my god.
Alright, is there anything else? No. What is that sound?
Very noisy.
Bring it on!
Did you see that Geth get deleted?
He tried his best, and by God, was it not enough?
He was there one frame. I clicked the button, he disappeared.
Move, move, move!
Somebody grab the good doctor and just carry her out.
Yeah.
Poof.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I'm gonna commit a bit of a faux pas.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child.
So yeah, the Asari live around
Because
1,500
of my
years-ish.
youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
So the matriarch Benezia is a Asari in the later stages of their lives. So like within the last 200 years. Very well, like just getting to that stage makes you very well respected. Generally. There is an exception to this, which we'll meet in Mass Effect 2.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
But
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Shut up and I'll tell you.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alrighty. And with that, I suppose we'll go... We'll make the rounds and then call the episode there.
Yeah, let's see what the gang has to say now that we've assembled, I think, every...
Yeah, we've got every character, and we actually went on a mission since then, so we'll go ahead and chat up Caden. The approach is always so awkward.
Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Now, them initially being skeptical of Saren is completely reasonable. Saren is their top operative, and getting a pretty darn baseless accusation that he was up to no good is not really a good look. Yeah, and you can't really, and again, you can't run off of the accusations of one traumatized dock worker and the testimony of a scorned soldier who has history with Saren. However, once you got the audio proof that of him gloating of Eden Prime, well, yeah, that's a pretty cut and dry statement. Yep.
The council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
He is completely truthful when he says that. All of his baggage has already been handled. Which makes him be viewed as, by a lot of the community, as boring in the first game. Which is unfortunate.
I mean, having like an unbiased opinion is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but you don't really get a whole lot of, he doesn't have any personal side quests for you to complete. Which is unfortunate. Alright, and Liara set up her lab back here in the med storage.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, she'll give you more dialogue on Asari and the Protheans.
Nice.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it.
So you can actually influence several characters' moralities. Characters like Garrus or Caden and Ashley. You can influence how they interact with the world. It doesn't change a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's cool that you can.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are we able to, in any of the games, help Rex's race of people?
You
Or
can.
is that just like...
You can make moves to getting it better. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Are you
That's
okay?
good.
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
All of these are rather accusatory.
Can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I should go.
See you later.
I need to just trauma dump, but I gotta go.
Alright. Rex.
So,
big man,
we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables.
Casual piracy.
Some extra credits.
Yep.
That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but
here it goes.
I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking
So
forward
yeah,
to it.
that little conversation there is puts a little bit of abrasion between a reasonable amount of the community and Ashley. That like, as you hear, it's when she explains it all, it's kind of reasonable, but when you hear it just out of the blue, I say out of the blue, it's not that blue, but when you hear it, it is somewhat questionable, the words she chooses.
Yeah, the examples she chose was really not the greatest.
Not an ideal choice. Yeah, no.
Well, if they're not human, then, you know, they're not important. It's like, whoa. Well,
wait.
These are fully sentient beings. Just putting it out there. And you just said they're comparable to a dog. They're gonna sacrifice to a bear.
But also,
I don't know if you can say that.
Like, can we talk about the bear thing? By the way, can we go back to that there? Who is?
I don't think I'd want to do that either. Like.
Who is we?
Who is we? There's no we, man.
It's just I do like Ashley. It's just I prefer some of the other characters more.
Yeah.
Alright, do I have anything else to give to Rex? I don't think so. No, I think
I think Gareth has like some pretty good dialogue and like kind of good moral spectrum of like kind of being stuck. It's like to chase the bad guys, you have to be bad also.
That's a good way to say it, like being stuck. That's a good way to describe Garrus's character. He's a cop that lost his. I don't want to say he lost his way, but he lost the drive to do what he does a lot of the time. There. And do what he does a lot of the time. I lost the drive. That's not the right word. He became dejected and disillusioned with all the red tape. Is what it was.
Yeah. He sees the rules as obstacles.
Yeah, that's yeah. Which, not ideal.
Hey, Commander.
Yeah.
Looking for some extra supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you...
Alright.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it. My stuff doesn't come from... Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods.
So he's our quartermaster. Oh, here we go. We can get.
I knew it. I was gonna be like, where's the 300 million?
There we go. So
like...
he has access to Spectre gear. That's cool.
I knew we were gonna see the most expensive item known to like
just right
anyone.
off rip, yeah. Adventure 3. Yeah. Oh, Metagel upgrade. Like that, and a grenade upgrade. Yes, please. Alrighty, and with that, we can call the episode there. Next episode, I think we're gonna do the yeah, we'll do the Bring Down the Sky DLC. Or I should say expansion. The mission at this point. It's not DLC anymore. It hasn't been DLC for like 10 years. Or no, when did the Legendary Edition come out? Oh, a bit. It's been a bit, but yeah, no, we'll catch. I'll go back and get those decryption things off camera. The ones that we missed in those areas.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll go and I think I have an outro that I'm supposed to say, but I've completely forgotten it. I'm just gonna call it here. Bye.